My name is Chief Ozoma Ihuka. I'm from Orata in Isialangwa North. Presently, I'm serving as a commissioner in the board of Abia State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission. Before I was elected on Saturday as the president of Ungwa Petros Forum Worldwide. Okay, Ungwa Petros Forum is like you mentioned earlier, is the foremost Ungwa socio-cultural organization. We are not a political organization. The aims and objectives of Ungwa Petros is to harness the best qualities of Ungwa men and women to bring about a peaceful coexistence among the Ungwa people, as well as a peaceful coexistence between Ungwa ethnic nationality and other ethnic nationalities. That's the main objective. Then, secondly, we're concerned about how to develop the Ungwa land. The Ungwa land, we are blessed with a table land. There's nothing that will plant in Ungwa land that will not grow. Because of development, we're abandoning our core things of agriculture. So the aim is to harness, bring about development, bring about oneness, bring about unity, and chart a new course for the Ungwa nation. Okay, the Ungwa nation, we can say we are the highest ethnic nationality in Nigeria. We occupy an area of 7 local governments. And you can be saying who is supposed to be next to us does not have even 5 local governments. So Ungwa nation, we are one of the largest single ethnic nationalities. But we've been lagging behind for a very, very long time. Despite our population, despite Aba, which is the commercial nerve center of the whole Southeast, that's in Ungwa land, we've not been able to achieve much. So the aim, aside 2015 that God was gracious to us and our brother was elected governor, I think that's the highest that we've done. We've had so greater people, greater men in the past, like Jaja Nwachukwu, or there are so many other great men. But in this our time, because I tell people, there's time and season for everything. In our time now, one should strive to leave a landmark that he'll be remembered for. We had the great Ururuka, that was the man in charge of works in the eastern region. That's the road, everybody call it Ururuka Road. He did so many things. So what are we going to be remembered, the present Ungwa men? What are we going to do so that our names will be left in the soundpress of time? So Ungwa Petros Forum is trying to harness all that. We're trying to bring the finest of Ungwa to make sure that we have a new course. We can present oneness in whatever we want to achieve. We want to know, see how we can partner with development organizations, international communities, to bring about government development, to complement the government. Our brother is the governor. But in economics, they said few resources is, so many demands are chasing few resources. He cannot do everything. What can we do to help him to develop our land? That's one of the reasons. It's not something that we're not a commercial bank, but we also intend to partner with international financial organizations. Let me tell you my aims and objectives, or the things I intend to achieve, my agenda. Number one is to bring about oneness, unity, develop our culture. Number 2, then we do not have what brings us together as a people. And my personal conviction is that if you don't have any financial or economic relationship with somebody, both political and social bonding will be difficult. So I'm setting up a committee Ngwa Development Subcommittee that will be chaired by one of the Ngwa finalists. I will mention his name now. We will have a short-term, long-term, and medium-term plan. It's going to be a 10-year rolling plan of what we're going to do, how we intend to do it. And that committee, by December, they will kick off. They will bring up things. My tenure, I don't intend to be the president of Ngwa Petro for a long time, but I intend to leave a legacy that other people coming after me will have something to work on. That's number one. So the Development Commission, maybe in the next 1 month or 2 months, we'll call you, make presentations of what we intend to achieve in the 7 local governments of Ngwa land, how we intend to develop it over the last 10 years. That way, it will also be an assistance to our brother who is the governor. It will be an assistance because Ngwa Petros has membership across the whole world. In fact, the last election we held was the best in Nigeria because we inculcated the e-voting. How it works, it's marvelous because we're wondering, everybody's on social media, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and we are discouraging social media. People in America were voting real time. People in Europe were voting real time. That you didn't come for the election, didn't stop you from voting. We had 72 members. Out of 72 members, 3 members were in election committee, leaving us with 69. 67 persons voted in that election. That saw my emergence. 67 voted. So that was over about 98–99%. What was the magic? E-voting. And in e-voting, people will vote according to their conscience, according to their mind. Nobody influences you. So the e-voting thing will also see how, if it's possible, how we can sell that to the government, even at the local government level. So that people, you don't influence people, you don't go and wait for people in the polling booth anymore. Things are changing, the world is evolving. So that's number 2. Then the Odua Development Company is what kept the Yorubas together over a long period of time. The Odua companies are still running. So within this development company, this development committee will bring about an Ngwa Development Company, whereby every Ngwa man will have a stake wherever you are. The line of businesses that people will choose, that they are professionals, because you're not going to be the MD. The MD is not going to come from Ngwa Petros, no. You will only report to the board. We will advertise and hire the finest, who will run it as a normal corporate organizations. Then that way, because we have a stake, we have a base. We never had a base, but I've promised members of Ngwa Petros that between now and December, we'll have an office that we can call our own, Ngwa Petros. That will be the rallying point, that will be the takeoff point. So this Ngwa Development Company is the end thing that we want to develop, so that it will cater for the interest of everybody. Even when we get old, we will have something to look up to. Our children will have a vision that the company will grow so large that even our children can work there, but strictly on merit. So that's another thing. The third thing is the health insurance. In this part of the world, we spend a lot of money in burials. When somebody dies, your father, your mother dies, we sell properties, we sell things to be able to meet up in the burial. With our level of exposure, what are the insurance companies doing? We're going to develop a health insurance trust fund, whereby if you are above 60 or if you're above 70, or your parents are above 70, you come and enroll. Pay a little stipend. Pay a little stipend. When any of these people die, you are sure of getting 2 million. We run it as like a cooperative. You can get 2 million for the burial. Even we can also do a health. It can also be a health package for the elderly. They can come if they are sick. We have hospitals that will have synergy with in Ngwa land. Our job is to complement the government. Another part of our job is to also question, not questioning violently, not questioning rudely, our elected members. We'll call them to accounts. not in opposition from, no, we cannot be in opposition with our brothers, but they will realize that, look, Ngwa Petros is there, they're waiting for us. You come and tell us what you want to do. You want to come and tell us what you've done. We will point out the areas. We'll have a coordinated development. We can have a coordinated development plan that we can submit for Ngwaland. For this place, can you do this here? Can you do this in this local government so everybody can get carried along? We will make suggestions to the government. We can be a kind of pressure group, subtle pressure group for our people, for any government, be it federal, be it state. Thank you. I said earlier that we're going to partner with development agencies. Take for instance, there's a CSDP here. CSDP, the funds are lying fallow. But the Bible says that my people perish because of lack of knowledge. The CSDP, their funds are lying fallow. Coincidentally, the head of the CSDP is one of our brothers. If you don't go to them and say, we're going to have a coordinated relationship with CSDP, with so many other development agencies, the funds are there. The agricultural bank, nobody is making use of this money. Most of the budgets in agriculture goes to the north because there's no coordinated effort to access those funds. The funds are available, and we in Ngwa Petros, I believe in my members, in my colleagues, because once they see that you have a very good plan, these are self-made individuals, they will key into it, and when they key into it, every other person will key into it. You know, I mentioned earlier too that the governor is our brother. We have a development plan since the creation of Adam. This is the first time that an Ngwa man becomes a governor. And our people, expectations are too high. The expectations, they need to be guided. Because, and that's what we're here to do, to help them guide the expectations. Ngwa Nation is not one local government. I'll give you an instance. Dr. Ojo Zakalo was the governor of Abia State. He comes from Bende in Igbere. That is one local government. Ochendo, the immediate past governor, comes from Umuahia North. In fact, precisely Ibeku. Ibeku is not one local government. But Okezi comes from Ngwa. 7 local governments. So when you make that comparison, the expectations are bigger than what any government can afford. Not that it's Dr. Okezi that's heading it, but it's bigger than what. So our job, part of our job will be to coordinate the expectations, make them understand. Our brothers, there was an interview I granted in Enugu some time ago, that the problem we have is that because of the advent of the social media, everybody is a journalist. Once you get an Android phone, you are a journalist. You start writing from your house. You become a social media influencer. You start writing, not having. In that interview, I asked them, who is your model? I studied accounting because one of my uncles, Chief Idea Hiribe, the first chartered accountant in England, his house was beautiful. When we passed through his house was beautiful. I said, they say he's a chartered accountant. I said, hey, I want to build this kind of house. I want to be a chartered accountant. He became my model. So, who is your model? Who has used that Android phone from his house and built 5-story building? Nobody. What's your trade? You must have a handwork. You must have something that you do. For me, there's a saying I have that I believe that politics should be a vocation and not a profession. Social media, except if you want to be a journalist, come to us. Come to your elders. They will enroll you in the Institute of Journalism so that you study and become a journalist. You don't just use Android phone because you have Android phone. You can type English language. You become a journalist. So everybody is seeking attention. That you blackmail somebody and the person gives you 20,000 today. You can only do that for 2 or 3 times. It's not sustainable. How many people have sustained their families through that? That's not a handwork. So there's need for a social re-engineering for our people. They're overwhelmed by the measures of our governor. You don't blame them, but we need to guide them, and that's what we're going to do. Ngwa is a great nation. Alangwa mama. Chineke ngozi na ya ngozi. Ndokoma da sikwa loni homa mere aje agalaja. Mwana anyị nwoke mbụ gọvanọ. Ọbụkwa omini folo bụ nga nkọtala ile ihe. Ụmụ okorobịa anyị agbala m okwu before sịla anya ndị agala ozi bekee rụọ ọrụ. Anyị nwekwara ha ewe anyị ndị ime ihiri nne. Onye ọbụla nweta aka ọrụ, nweta ihe ị ga-ime. Ị chọrọ ịmụ amụ, ị chọrọ ịga skuulu, gafucha na skuulu agafucha. Ị ga na ịnọ na agafube skuulu, gị ghọla dọkịta, onye na-agafube. Onye ndị ga-aga gị ghọla lọya, gị ghọla akaụntantị, ngala ibidobe ebido. Ta anyị nwee na ike nyere nwanne anyị nwoke aka. Ta emezie ọbụkwa na gọvanọ ndị ngwala anụ ụlọ ọ bụ gọvanọ Abia steeti. So mmadụ arịọsị onye ọbụla nye aka. Ta anyị ngwedatụ olileanya anyị. Government in the Aka, I talked about the Enyimba spirit. The Enyimba spirit is a spirit, not that of empowerment. The word empowerment, with due respect to anybody, the word empowerment is alien to the Ngwa culture. It's alien to the Enyimba culture, to the Igbo culture. An Igbo man is the man that goes to Lagos with turn traveling bag. I kept on talking about the traveling bag I used to go for youth service when I entered pickup vehicle from Umeka Junction going to Lagos on inside the bench. That's the spirit of an Angwa man. You go there, the Igbo man goes there with small traveling bag. In the next 10 years, he will have a building of his own, not stealing, by working hard. A man that will go and learn trade. After learning trade, for 10 years. In the lodge of the guy have the baby where I leave Lobbles Bomaralize for I saw Bomo Zoma and what via here. In the next 10 years, here bar. That is the spirit. The spirit of an Ungwa man, the spirit of Oni Babo can name 10,000 today. Ngwa empower me. I give me power. There was this vehicle empowerment I talked about that. I said about motor empowerment, a new motor empowerment, a boat driver, a Uber conductor, a man the intricacies of a transport business. Get here. Most of the vehicles ended up in here. Only a video quality again. So, but when you have a trade you are doing, if you are empowered on that trade, you will only improve in your life and do better. Tani muta na kono, tani mema, nyero wanyaka. With Elanga Ambo President Ngwa Petros, if no be Olilanyam the brain the brave Chinekembo, that la alangwa ngiwe great impact. Nge nono, umu enwe kicheta ane se lambende enchere la chemra wachema, le memra obode mema, lambri ngeba, loko ngiwu, la gema kota gijime kwata ndeba, nyekro mona nyoka aka, anota pozo.